What's going on, 2V? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. I figured I would double up since I'm already out here in the garage and making a little video for my folks out there. And we're right back onto the stolen mopars thing, man. I said I was done beating the dead horse. I keep giving everyone tips and hints, and I guess we just gotta keep spreading the message. This is just point blank, period. So what we're gonna talk about today is I think I might have found y'all's cars, man. I think I might have found them. I'm sitting there and I was just jumping into a couple of groups because I wanted to see what type of parts or performance parts, I should say, and stuff that I could find for this old boat behind me. And usually there's tons of groups out there, swap meets or swap pages, classifieds and all that other jazz out there, and plenty of groups for it, especially for Mopar groups. You want to hop into a Mopar specific group, just search it up and boom, you find it on Facebook. You want to do Mustang, you got Facebook groups dedicated to Mustang parts and stuff like that. People selling stuff, people taking cars off, people sold a car, people selling whole cars. And then I was like, you know what, let's just join a couple of them, see what we can find. Might be able to find the exact wheels I want. If you guys don't know me, I'm a sucker for those warp speed wheels, and I really wish I could get them. So if somebody's trying to trade me some warp speed wheels, hey, here we go. I just, come on, man. Just do a 1-for-1 swap. Warp speed wheels for the red eye wheels. Come on, man. Help me out. Anywho, that's besides the point. So that's what I was mainly looking for. Someone maybe trying to get rid of a set of warp speed wheels. And then I come across a bunch of sketchy posts, and I keep seeing them, and of course I didn't take any freaking screenshots, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'll keep digging and keep seeing if I can find some, and if I do find them, I'll post them up here, possibly at the end of the video. But I stumbled across these groups, and I see these cars that the listing just looks sketchy, and I keep going and I keep digging everything I find, and I'm not even looking for a damn car. I'm just looking because the post looks sketchy. I'm like, are people actually following this shit? And sure enough, there are people like, message me ASAP. And guys are literally selling stolen cars. They're not even hiding it anymore. This is how bold and how crazy it's gotten, how outrageous it's gotten. These pages, and none of them are private. Like, you can go in there, you can request to join, you can join one of these pages, and you can buy stolen Mopars. Just that easy. You just go over here, search Mopar classifieds and stuff like that. I saw one post, it was so outrageous. Yes, this is a striker car. Striker scat for sale, blah, 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 blah. Hit me up, $5,000. Whole ass scat pack for $5,000. For those of you who don't know what a striker is, so I have two meanings, because one, the way I heard striker used in one song, it seemed like a striker was some type of automobile that was clearly stolen, and you use it to go out and do strikes. It's a striker, so you go out and do, you know, commit crimes with it. Maybe go do some drive-by, I don't know, do a robbery, I don't know. You go do some strikes. That's what I thought it was, but I guess it's just a term used for stolen cars. I don't know. That's the term they keep using. So if you see a term and someone says striker, for those of you who don't know, stay away from it. Unless you want to get caught up with something, stay the hell away from anything that says striker. And it was right there, clear as day. The boy like spelled it out. This is a striker car. Hit me up ASAP. Message me, and only serious buyers only. Don't boggle haggling for prices. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, man, this guy is bold. Like, this is his page, his pro. Like, he's got pictures and stuff. Like, you can track him down, and he's like selling a stolen car on his page. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. And then another thing that I saw in these groups was this one is something new to me as well. So what they do is they do whole swaps. So this is why I was always a little sketched out by these swaps. I'm like, fuck y'all getting all these damn Hellcat engines from? Like, y'all just got, you're just buying $20,000 engines, just just finding them. Ain't nobody crashing that many. I know a lot of people can't handle the power, but if you look at the production numbers from 6.4 to 6.2, it's drastically freaking smaller. So where the hell are y'all pulling all of these damn engines, these swaps? You get all the parts for these swaps. There's just no way. Like, everywhere I look, on all of those pages, everywhere, there's another 300 swap. Oh, a track haul converted to a V6 swap. Everything swapped over. And I'm like, you really swapped everything? And I'm like looking at the pictures and stuff like, damn, man, they did a good job. Like, that's a good ass swap. And then I keep looking, I'm like, why is he taking pictures in the backyard though? Like, why is this a dealer? Like, what's going on here? Like, why don't you just pull out in the driveway, you know, take some good pictures? It's tucked in the corner, hiding in this shit. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what do you mean a swap? And then someone commented, they were like chiming in below, and they were like, yeah, most of these swaps are actually just VIN swaps. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna bet you on. I'm gonna let you know as well. So, if you jump into those pages and you see a car that looks like yours, but they're calling it a swap, it's probably your car and it probably wasn't swapped. They probably VIN swapped it. So simply what a VIN swap is they steal your car. Here's your red eye right here. They say someone steals my red eye. They would take it, get the VIN plate from a V6, plop that up there, and then they will say, oh, everything's been swapped. It's V6 swapped with a red eye. And they would just say, oh yeah, we took all these parts from a red eye. It was a wrecked red eye or something like that. And we put them on this V6. Everything a V6 swap. It was started off as a V6. And then they were, sell your car because it's a swap. When all they did was VIN swap. So it's another way to just easily swap VINs and, sell stolen cars. So if you see something that says it's a whole swap or V6 conversion or something like that, it's probably stolen. It's probably just a stolen car and they VIN swapped the car. Because they just look too damn good. Like, man, this is crazy. These guys did a lot of hard work. And I'm not saying all of them are like that. Some of them legit. Like SRT Cal, this guy's been doing this shit for a long time. He takes clear as day, beaten and not stolen, salvage. He gets salvage total. He would take completely total cars. He would buy them off Copart. He walks you through the whole process. He records everything. So he's like one of the legit ones I know. He's not the only one. I've seen like other ones pop up here and there, but some of them are not legit. Like none of all of these guys. No, everyone's just not finding. You're just going down the street and finding a damn Hellcat motor. Just, oh yeah, there's one. Put it in. Let's swap it. No, they're VIN swapping, or they're just freaking stealing the cars and selling them as is. It's just that simple. So if you see a car and it's been V6 swapped, it's a V6 swap with a red eye, then it's probably just VIN swap and you should probably stay away from it. Like I said, not all of them. Some of them are legit. And that's where you might want to, do your digging and do your research and do your homework once again, so you don't end up, in some type of legal situation that you can't get out of because it's just too good of a deal, right? You just couldn't pass up a $30,000 V6 Chrysler Hellcat swap, right? You couldn't pass that up. Or a Trackhawk swap. That was another one I saw, a freaking Trackhawk V6 swap. I said, damn, this guy did a good job with this one. I gotta try to find out. That was crazy. Yeah, same thing. V6 or VIN swap. That's all it was. It was not a total car that he, put all the parts on and, tuned it. It had it fixed correctly. It had it running right. Everything runs good. That's another way you can tell is to be very, very little detail in the description. If it was legit, they list out everything. Shop did this shop did this, I did the work, this did, blah, 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 did. They list out everything so you can call, you can get your contacts, you can run the numbers, you can do everything so you're not getting in trouble. If it's like very little information, super vague, and seems like kind of sketchy, seems a little too good to be true, probably is too good to be true. Just point blank period. I'm just saying. There's no way you're out here just buying Chrysler 300 Hellcats for $20,000. You really think that he just went down the street, got a Chrysler 300 Hellcat swap for $20,000 and he just selling it to you for $20,000? The damn motor alone is $20K. And you think he's selling you a whole car that he worked so hard on for this whole swap for $20,000? Come on, man. Y'all gotta be smart in this. Come on. Anywho, I'm just putting y'all on game, man. So if y'all out here, your mopars getting stolen, you might want to get into these pages ASAP because you're probably gonna see it pop up there because they're getting bold and they're getting pretty stupid with it. Like they're not even trying to sell the parts and then come back with it and change the color and change the look of the car. No, they're just literally taking them home, stashing them for a few weeks, and then posting them up as strikers. Like, that is the wildest thing I've ever seen, man. Like literally didn't even try to hide it. Just, this is a striker. Contact me now if you want for a car. If you want the car. $5,000 scat pack. Striker. What? Whole ass car. And people were messaging them. People were actually messaging them, trying to buy whole ass scat packs. Running scat packs. Operational running scat packs for $5,000. You guys are crazy. That is wild to me. But anyway, I just felt the need. I had to make this video for you guys, man. I keep seeing these cars get stolen. People are like, yo, look out for my baby. I only had her for a week. Please help me. Well, better get in these pages because you might see it pop up in there, man. If anything else fails, just at least get in the damn pages. Join them all. Jump into them. A lot of it is who blah, blah, blah. A bunch of nonsense you don't really want to see. But who knows? The day that you walk outside and your baby ain't there, you might see it pop up on one of these Facebook marketplaces, or someone else's, you know, man. You might see someone else's car, like, hey, ain't that Jimmy's car? Hey, Jimmy shit just got took yesterday. I said, hey. You might be able to help Jimmy out. You know what I mean? So join these pages, be on the lookout. Just another way to stay vigilant out there, man. And, you know, possibly save your car or someone else's car in the process. So that's all I got for you guys, man. Your first time stopping by, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you guys get notification when these videos go up. Swing to the Instagram channel, Lowell376Slow, all one word. I'll put it down in the description. Until next time, tube you, I'm out.